Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Tough one. Well, to take us through the game and to find out who will be winning, let's throw it over to our casters, SUNSfan and Synderen.
I feel like beastcoast, if possible, should have done something more about this, but I just don't know if they could. It's got to feel bad, but looking at what heroes they could have rotated in, who's going to stand up to this end? Shield breakers?
Incoming. Press the attack is there for Ace. Doesn't look like he's going to continue on. He will hit Celery, who gets hit by the Nether Blast as well.
Boom's up here, though.
Yeah, trying to get some heals up on the Celery, but Stinger's the one that's going to be dying here. First blood the way of Gaimin Gladiators. 7 minutes in. And they're up.
I think a lot of the time it's also a consequence of how they draft, right? I think in this game, their laning will just inherently be weaker.
Six stack is sticking napalm, but Celery is in the bot lanes. We're going to see the Inkswell connect in the meantime onto C-Smile, trying to find a kill on Tofu, as Boom pretty much out of mana right now, as Smile continuing to chase Tofu, to actually kill each other basically. So a 1-for-1, as meanwhile top lane, K1 doing a little bit of damage. Ace will be able to get out with just a sliver of HP, but Gojira with the charge and K1 rupture. Okay, that was a little scary there for a second, but Beast Coast gets the better of that trade in the top lane.
Well,
as I say that, Gojira.
We'll be seeing more of this in the coming games of the series, but for now, it's kind of par for the course for both teams, I think, with what we could expect with the lineups. Oh, Boom. This is a very good position to be in against K1.
Yeah, gets off the slide, but Searing Chain's not used yet, but K1, there we go. He's going to take some damage, but the Sleight of Fist, nice dodge onto the Blood Right. Not enough damage regardless, though, as Boom continuing to get charged here. Tofu looks like he's going to be taken out first, and Stinger will be the trade, so support for support.
Boom's in trouble.
He does not have a Remnant. Okay, he does.
Wait, he had a Remnant. It's a bad look for him to be third on net worth, but a lot of their games we have, he's literally first for his team at this point, right? On Beastmaster, on Timbersaw, just ready to take over the game. Legion is a harder hero to do that on. Top lane, tower's low.
Yep, another Searing Chains coming in, and Centaur Stomp as well. Gojira just silenced perpetually, will fall, as well as that tier 1 tower, and now they're going on top of Pugna as well, so Stinger gets off the Decrepify, but Whisper is the real prize here for Gaimin Gladiators. Another Stomp comes out with that slide.
Oh, the last one got it off!
Is enough to take out Boom. Big turn.
I think this is a... If you could freeze the game right now and have a look, East Coast are probably pretty happy over
dead. Oh, Boom, dodging some spells here. He gets the Horsey off as well, Tofu. Looks like that's going to be enough to dissuade C-Smile. He's going to get Searing Chains on. Ace coming in with the dual Inkswell combo. Batrider is TPing in to support his team. C-Smile looks like he's going to be fine for now. Whisper with the lasso onto the Legion. Stinger in the vicinity as well. Gets off the Decrep, and that is going to be a nice turnaround kill for Beast Coast. Celery.
Yeah, a little early on the tip there, Duracio. The team didn't get the kill.
We've seen that quite a bit this tournament, actually. Steering Chains coming in as well. Boom, has to be careful, though. Inkswell connects. Looks like they'll find one. Celery healing himself, but eventually will go down. But the Centaur Stop onto 2 out of nowhere. He will fall eventually, though. And there's a Chaos Bolt onto Gojira. He just respawned. Looks like he's going to drop pretty much right away. Blood Right's there from K1 as well. Does connect, but man, heroes are dropping left, right, and center, and K1 is dead as well. Duracio just cleaning up. C-Smile, last remaining member of Beast Coast, now on the run. He's going to grab himself a DD. There's the Pig Pulse. We have the Blink Dagger now on CK and a smoke from Gaimin Gladiators. There's the initiation with the duel, another victory for Ace.
Nice and easy.
30 damage overall. That'd be a nice change if that actually retroactively worked, Synderen. That could be a nice quality of life change for our favorite Legion commander.
That's not what quality of life means, though.
For the Legion, it is.
Oh, so a buff.
Something like that. Smile. All right, we got a lot of TPs from Gaimin Gladiators. 2-second stun. Remember, they don't have the Legion duel this time, as Soulbind is only going to connect onto 1. They do take out Stinger quite easily, and C-Smile left to his own devices. Looks like he'll eventually fall as well, so nice 2.
You don't wait out the full... At that point, maybe you might as well, like... How far away are you at that? Oh, well, never mind. They do want to go.
They want to go. Stinger, he's going to get dueled, but he's completely surrounded. Looks like he'll find the dual kill himself, but here comes the counter initiation from Dyrachyo. K1 getting extremely low, will drop. That is a huge kill for Gaimin Gladiators. Ace finally falls as Boom, again, just cleaning up left, right, and center, but CK's in a little bit of trouble. Gets a 4-second stun into his ult. C-Smile now has to run himself, but instead will have to go back to the fountain. 4 for 1 is Dyrachyo still getting chased. And looks like he's still going to be able to armlet toggle through this. Another Chaos Bolt comes out.
Huge lead. It feels like moments ago that they were 2K ahead, and now it's 9.
Yeah.
And they're building towards big items.
Oh boy, press the attack. Duel with the Blade Mail. Trying to heal him up is Stinger, but it's not going to happen. And Beast Coast starting to crumble now. 2 quick deaths for them. Looks like Gojira barely gets out, but Gaimin Gladiators doesn't really care because they're going to get a tier 2 tower in all likelihood. Hella
fast.
Wow, that is so not a you thing. As we have the initiation, okay, they're gonna destroy Gojira, and now the Soulbind onto 2. K1 has to run away. The duel actually brings them both back. That is disastrous. But the buyback onto Gojira, can they do enough to come back in this fight? They're gonna lose the Bristleback to start. Another beautiful slight is gonna get yet another kill. They do lose their Legion though.
Particularly obvious if they do it really fast. They might find a big profile kill. Okay.
Yeah, well, we got the duel. Bloodright is there. This is going to slow this down a bit as Whisper trying to run away, pops the BKB, but look, Gojira looking to die again. Dyrachyo is going to whip him. Looks like the Pugna is going to be the first to fall in this little mini engagement. Gojira stuck inside the tree, gets a bash, but overwhelming odds is enough. And
really
Gaimin Gladiators just getting everything they want.
Really like the idea, but Gaimin Gladiators.
After 10 minutes. That could be an interesting comeback mechanic. Ice Frog, I'm available to hire. Okay, so smoke up on both sides.
Somehow that was a way worse idea than what I was setting it up for.
As always, Stinger, he's going to be the first to get Searing Chains. Boom pops the BKB, the leash onto 2. Already a death on the side of Beast Coast. Tofu, looks like he's going to drop it. There's the duel onto Gojira. Another duel victory for Ace. As 3 dead already for Beast Coast. Onto the cliff, pulling an Arteezy. They know they're not in the tournament, might as well go out in style. Triple kill for Boom. And the only remaining member of Beast Coast is K1.
How rich he is and the luxury he has of his itemization.
And this is looking like the last stand for Beast Coast in game number 1. Dyrachyo, not really too afraid. Actually, a nice bash back into the lasso. Remember, he does have the Aegis, so that's death number 1. Gojira's already dead. Stinger trying to heal him, but has to be careful as Boom's been hunting him all game long. Now all the damage applied to the CK, but gets the BKB and Phantasm off. K1 is just going to drop to the Illusions and Boom. And it looks like this is going to finally end game number 1 in favor of Gaimin Gladiators as the GGs come out.
What an absolute smackdown. Gaimin Gladiators, it looked like Beast Coast.
To back it up, the lane strong. Yeah, that's you can get to like early Aegises plus the shard. Scotty, you have a pretty decent timing. There's a similar idea with this gyro. Is this the first gyro of the tournament? It's got to be first or second, pretty up there.
I can't remember if we've seen it once.
I would usually expect this to be mirrored, if anything. But Boom has just been getting a little bit more out of that early laning stage in that mid lane.
What about gank potential, though? Because a lot of these games where we're seeing Kunkka, Bane is obviously on the other team, but typically have some sort of setup for like an arrow or whatever the case may be. It's a Rubik and an Io. How much can they do to gank this mid lane?
You can do a lot with relocate, right? But that's not going to be in the mid lane early on. It's going to be later in the game that you're going to X-mark someone.
Oh, Dyrachyo stunned to the tower, but a nice sleep from Celery, keeping Whisper at bay. Dyrachyo getting...
He actually almost died anyway, he did.
Oh, Fade Bolt is enough, so Gojira gets high 5. Makes some shish kebab in the meantime as well. Gets off the flight.
Love that.
Everybody loves that. Ace gets off a Chaos Bolt in the bot lane as Celery getting chased now top river, but Io's going to be the one who dies. So Stinger finally goes down in that bot lane, which we've just seen... I feel like we've seen so much harassment. Gladiators, very good awareness there.
Yeah, they pre-placed this lane ward about a minute ago, and it just ceased that rotation, so it's absolutely no problem for them to do the back call. They're going to take advantage of this as well by getting Ember full resources and straight back to mid and pushing this in, so nothing really was lost.
Oh, Dyrachyo wanted to go back in, knowing that the rest of Beast Coast fell back to that mid lane. Looking for a potential kill onto Whisper. They got some damage, not a whole lot of mana to work with, though. Taking off the sleep is the Rubik. Stinger connected now to Whisper. It looks like they're going to go onto this Bane. Tofu is in the area, but not able to save his fellow support. So Celery down with that rebuke. Okay, Remnant, okay. Ember Spirit out of nowhere. Boom with the slight. Double damage applied as well. They do end up getting the trade of these supports.
Coddle is generally not the best hero to have TP in to try to assist with a gank that has the closing in on an armlet. So Ace as well will be scaling. And this is one of the offlane heroes that, in theory... Oh, hang on.
God, get that off the screen. Disgusting. Boom. He was smoked up for so long. They were actually very patient in that triangle. And Celery, with the first Fiend's Grip of the game, looks like it's going to lead to a kill onto Whisper.
And in the meantime, Beast Coast were trying for some pressure onto Ace on the bottom lane. They used X.
Still with a couple remnants available to him. Whisper takes that haste rune. See the rocket barrage from K1. Trying to deal damage to Boom, but Boom just focusing on Stinger right now. Still with the remnant, gets a Sleight of Fist off. Nicely done. Meanwhile, the Mars Arena was used. Looks like that led to a kill on Tofu, so 1-for-1 supports across the board.
He's got only 1 assist to his name, but they did bring him to another move that wasn't successful.
Oh, Arena,
so
but instant sleep from Celery. Still going to get pinned to the Arena. And it looks like he will fall shortly after him. But the counter initiation now from Gaimin Gladiators. They still want to fight. Balance Strike onto 2. Remnants to come.
Oh, that
Finding like a little bit of miscommunication there, but Gojira still falls. So 1-for-1. K1 now hooked up with Stinger. And Boom, very little mana to speak of, but bottle.
I think the BKB into may be a higher damage item.
Hold that horse, Synderen and Celery with the grip, but we have the relocate coming. Boom, thinking about going in, gets off the slight, but there's the Arena.
Nice
dodge from Celery. Looks like he'll still fall, but look at the commitment from Beast Coast to try to counteract this. They bring their literal entire team. Ace is here all of a sudden. He's going to get grip. That's the stolen grip from Gojira. Nicely done. Wukong's command from Dyrachyo. Not going to be enough to save his comrade at arms, but Boom, if they can get this kill onto K1, this will be huge. Searing Chains. He's dropping slowly. Another right click. Not quite enough. Boom. Finally with the Sleight of Fist. Brings him down. Tofu will be the trade, though. And
Boom really wants to get more now.
Go. Absolutely. He's dealing so much damage. Double kill for him. As Whisper has to be careful because Dyrachyo's still in the trees. Gojira instant telekinesis. Doesn't matter. The Boundless Strike is to come. Mischief keeps going a little bit longer. Dyrachyo. Yeah, they did not pop with that smoke, but still go on top of the illusion. So Smile knows that they're in the area. Sleight of Fist. Like they're just going to try to clear up. Okay.
Grip. Oh, he's thrown away.
From global range, basically, but the telekinesis comes in. Smile looks to be just fine. Gojira, not so much. And that BKB's pop big time here from Gaimin Gladiators. I guess K1 did as
so they have more options of resetting and disengaging, and I think the key hero to look out for will be Boom on that Ember to try to chase down and kill the supports. You want to kill Io and Rubik here.
K1 getting slowed down. Nightmare setup. Boundless Strike is there as well. Chaos Bolt as well. Whisper gets off the Arena though, but they've lost the gyro. And now Whisper running away. The rest of his team was trying to go for a gank in the top jungle to try to wrap around, but it ends up costing them 2 cores.
Awesome Nightmare from Celery on the Io.
Stinger.
Couldn't do anything.
Trying to run away, still attached to the teammates. Dyrachyo and company look to be finishing off their 3rd hero. Ace awkwardly up here. Still has his TP.
Very well done by the Gladiators. I'm not sure how Celery...
And this tier 2. Beast Coast being a little bit annoying.
Celery could make a big play here. Okay. Nightmare grip, but he is missile.
The grip. Here comes the Ember Spirit. There's another sacrifice for Celery. If they're able to kill K1, this will be worth it. BKB still down. Looks like he's going to drop, though.
Where's the tether?
70 seconds of no gyrocopter. Smile forced to BKB and run away. So another defensive BKB usage from Beast Coast. You can see as they clean up, Stinger on top now. Buy it for a teammate. If only that worked. Maybe for Alchemist, that would be an interesting change. I like that.
Oh.
Okay, on to Smile we go. For Gaimin Gladiators, has to pop his BKBs. The Mars Arena from Whisper, the BKB from him as well. Again, focusing on Celery. Looks like they'll find him eventually, along with Tofu as well. Buyback, though, onto Celery's. Dyrachyo gets off that Wukong's command. Both supports dead for Beast Coast as K1 attempting to get out, but a nice Boundless Strike onto 2. Dyrachyo cleans up K1. Whisper left all alone, and it looks like he is next on the list for Gaimin Gladiators.
Thought in the back of your mind, okay, can they do it on the big stage? Are they going to mess up a little bit and throw away their lead? Has not been the case today at all.
Yeah, they have been on another level today, for sure. And I think they were quite angry with their performance against TSM. Of course, nothing to take away from TSM as they played extremely well in addition. So 2 sets of racks for Gaimin Gladiators, as now Beast Coast about to get their full lineup back from the fountain. It looks like Gaimin Gladiators might want to still fight. Boundless Strike. On the retreat they go, but there's the Nightmare onto Boom, so the rest of the team has to stay. Force Staff There's the arena, but the BKB pop from Boom, and again, focusing on Celery. That is essentially a dieback for him. Now the focus on the K1 and company.
But Boom is out of Remnants.
Yep. Okay, the rebuke. That's a double kill for Whisper. Ace finds one kill in the meantime. He gets out the Phantasm as well. Inside the Wukong's command. Down goes Gyro again. No buyback. And the buyback comes out from Boom, so he can get back extremely fast. And this looks to be it, as Gaimin Gladiators knocking Beast Coast out if things continue. So Beast Coast with a very good run in this tournament, but it looks like it ends here. On to the Ancient they go, so Gaimin Gladiators, GG is called. Very, very impressive performance from them.
Yeah, definitely a team to look out for now for the rest of the bracket. You had your question marks. I